Hello, everybody. Welcome into Zelda Speedruns. Tonight we have the Wind Waker Randomizer Miniblins Season 2 Live Qualifier number 2. Tracking tonight, we've got Erica, Fastest the One, Jade Minaboo, and Joshua FE8. And commentating, we have Claire and Quala. I'm going to hand it over to the two of them. Hope you enjoy the race, everyone.
Thanks, Golden. Much appreciated. Yeah. Qualifier with some names that, if you've been around on the ZSR Wind Waker, in the past, may not be as familiar.
Yeah, I think these are
some
all
newer runners.
All fairly new runners from
which I think is super dope. Yeah.
Either from the async event we did in Wind Waker earlier this year, or just new runners from Miniblins Season 2. Pretty exciting.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, it's also one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's kind of been like a little bit, since we'd actually had some tourney races, between doing a mixed pools thing and doing some async event, which obviously the nature of async is that it's not going to be a restreamed thing.
Yeah.
Kind of good to get back to form in a lot of ways. Yeah, I'll be curious to see I don't know, just how it goes. I've noticed, I know this won't be visible on the restream, but what is it? Efflis? Effilus. They've got a one shot, like the game one shot. They've got like one shot artwork on their stream, and I'm like, are they playing with the Nico model? Do we have a new member to the Nico gang? But then they have Linkle as their name, so now I'm confused.
Well, Linkle's not a model that we have. So.
True. But Linkle, similar. Not quite the same. But.
I suppose. Well, we'll find out in just a second here. It's
that
normal
is not,
Link.
That is not Nico,
Link.
unlucky.
What else do we have? Another Link, I think. A Dark Linka, and
like
then...
a cat that looks like it's from Persona.
Is that a Meowth?
It's not Meowth, I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, it's definitely not Meowth. Oh, what is... I recognize that, and now I can't think of it. Okay, let's see. Angular to Calidemos. That's a good hint.
Western Nagoma.
Oh boy, those are two pretty quick early dungeons. This could be a jet of a seed.
It's true. When you want to go fast, well, maybe FF instead of Dragon Roost Cavern, perhaps, but...
Doesn't look like any of the other hints are particularly interesting. Ghost Ship has Boomerang, which our runners might be getting, but...
Yeah, I mean... Depending, I guess, depending on like where Ghost Ship chart ends up being, like if Tot's just like, bro, here you go, then maybe pick it up like Crescent since you're there. But I guess early Ghost Ship is always tough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows when we'll get it, but we do have two runners here going straight for Mother and Child. But
I think they're both going to go for the Western swim. All right.
You like to see it.
Yeah, so I was wondering maybe because of the Western hint specifically. So they're doing a tactic to get double storage. So you can store the chest, and then you get your storage back after the dialogue with Coral ends. So there will be some flashing images on the screen. So just if that is not something that you appreciate seeing, you might want to look away for a bit. We'll let you know when they're done with that.
And it was a really clean double storage for Anakin there.
It's true. And Russian got it pretty quick as well. I'm going to similarly go for it.
Got the pig.
No, we killed the pig. Oh, I guess it can't.
Pig and Anton. Oh no.
That's pretty rough, yeah. The double troll on the Wind Waker, the Windfall walk.
All right, early cheese. Oh no.
We accidentally went backwards.
Back in.
Actually
I've
made
never
it back
actually
in.
gone all the way. That was actually really cool.
I mean,
not what you wanted.
Go right back out and do it again, I guess. It's not ideal, but... Yeah, it's always what I like to kind of go out a little bit of distance. Anakin did make it into Western. Russian is still swimming, so still flashing. Daytime swims are also so much worse, especially against Mother and Child, because it's like you got like the big, dark, I guess, stone wall.
Yeah.
And then the bright sky. They've managed to go back their way in.
Ooh, that's not good.
They'll probably get out of it, but this is
Gonna take a while.
It's gonna take a bit.
she is the Dark Linka is slowly sliding down, and that's a grappling hook in Western Ferry. So there's our path.
Okay, Russian's just gonna reset that. Yeah, the Western Swim is well, if sometimes.
Oh,
Well,
I've
committing
never
to the
saved.
yeah, committing to putting some of the name back in though. I respect it.
Listen, sometimes you just
For the briefest moment, I thought we were setting up a door cancel. But no, we're just actually reconfirming our hints. My brain, whenever I talk to Coral and Windfall, I just assume it's gonna make everything go dark in a little bit.
True. Cabana Deed on the boys.
Alright. Yeah, what were our barons? Did you happen to catch it? I actually missed.
Needle Rock and Eastern Ferry, I think.
Needle Rock and Eastern Ferry. Well, Needle Rock is kind of nice to get out of the way. I guess.
Nice that you won't have to, like, think about that for too long, but it's also not, that's not one of the islands you see hinted dead and you're like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's one check that I would have just done anyway whenever I got Fire Ice.
I guess it does kind of make it feel like more that Western Swim, because then also you can go to Great Fish just once and then just sail south and grab Islet and be done.
Mm-hmm.
In this instance, since you might not have to wait to come back for Needle Rock. Right, Russian is attempting the swim again.
Oh wait, DRC Big Key Chest is the Deku Leaf?
Wait, really?
I just saw
that was one of the
in
hints.
Russian's hints, yeah.
Oh shoot.
That is a far more impactful. Okay, we talked about the hints being boring. That is not a boring hint. That is the maybe worst hint to see.
That's tough, yeah. I mean, it's nice at least knowing where it is.
That's fair.
But that's
Praying
pretty
for
awkward.
a bow and a grapple, I guess.
Well, what was our path? Goma path was on, it was Western, right? Yeah, because we got the grapple there.
Yeah.
So
honestly,
that actually could be that's a pretty big, be a pretty big pickup.
Western also could be path to Cali.
That's true.
And because we know it's Skullhammer locked, that Skullhammer could have been, I don't remember.
The other way around, yeah.
Yeah.
Russian, unfortunately, super drowning again, but did save this time, at least, so. And at least because they voided from the drown, they did get the item, although I don't actually... No, we literally just opened up the mother and child item. I already forgot what it was. Is it shard?
I wasn't...
I don't know.
I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure.
It's okay, we'll worry about it in the future. Right, now we're going to outset.
Dangle statue. It's gold like a shard, but
we'll definitely worry about that in the future, maybe. What are your bets? What's the over/under on Ankle actually having an item this time? Or is one of our statues? Or I guess I should say, is one of our statues in a barren location?
Out of 10, I'd give it like a 2.5.
Okay.
Over/under.
Alright, nothing under Link's house. Always good to remember to check under Link's house. Don't do what I do, which is I go save Grandma and then I forget.
Go save Grandma, mark off Link's house, and then you're like, oh, I gotta check my mail. And then you check your mail and you're like, all right, back to the boat.
Alright, well, I've got everything done. I've got no number on outset. I have to be done, surely.
This is, I know you don't sphere track, and I do. This is a great argument for sphere tracking, because you won't make that mistake sphere tracking, because you're like,
you don't check things ahead of time, yeah? No, that's true.
I check things ahead of time if I'm not going to get anything between when I'm pressing the check and when I'm opening the chest.
Fair.
That is.
Alright, we got some Cliff. I'm getting the feeling that Hammer is gonna be in Cliff.
Hammer in Cliff? Alright.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but
I was gonna say, do you think it's gonna be in or up top? But it has to be. If it's in Cliff at all, it can't be up top.
Yeah. I feel like with the grapple and where the leaf ends up being, I want to think that Hammer's gonna be relatively early.
Okay.
But I guess we'll see. Because I suppose one of our hints is on Angular, and so the hookshot has to be somewhere too.
Oh, that's right. It was okay. Yeah. Angular path to Cali Demos was the hint, and Western path to.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess maybe hammer's in there. 'Cause
Maybe.
It might have to be, right?
Or ghost ship chart.
Ooh, I
Or
forgot.
ghost ship as
Yeah, that's a good
boomerang, yeah.
point. That would kind of be like best case scenario in some ways.
Depends. I don't know. Since all of these runners are newer, I don't know
I'm
if
not
any of them are
sure.
comfortable.
Oh, we stored a wallet.
Stored a wallet. All right, that's
Oh.
not. Well, it might be a hammer.
Could be something. Yeah, it could be. I'm gonna still if wallet mail is a hammer, I'm still counting it.
I still, most likely I guess most likely is either hammer or ghost ship chart in angular.
Hmm. Yeah, it probably has to be one of those two, I think, at this point.
It'll just be a long chain for hammer. Like you'll get delivery bag in angular, and then it'll lead to.
That would be, if it was a really long chain, that could be interesting, because that would really boost up the sphere of like both dungeons, basically.
That's
Although
true.
actually, no, I guess a lot of DRC is accessible right away. I forget about the key
I think
changes.
it's about 6 checks in DRC are available right away.
Well, what do you need to do? Because there's no guarantee. Oh, it's the lava. The lava, if that has a key, then that can change things.
That's it's 6 checks are
specifically.
guaranteed, and then
Yeah.
chest across lava pit.
As long as that's not a key, then it's
Then the
like
rest of the
basically the entire dungeon minus like 2 checks.
I don't think we checked wallet mail though, so. But Anakin about to also get that wallet. Meanwhile, Ephilus at DRI and Russian is at. That looks like Northern Fairy to me. It's very red.
I forget. That's right. The colors. You know, that is. I didn't even think about that as like a spectator buff. Even. Just like being able to be like, oh, I know what island they're on, because they all look the same. Because yeah, I think you're right. That was Northern.
Yeah.
They're like sort of in rainbow order from like top to bottom, but like not quite.
Yeah, and don't think about it that way because you'll just screw yourself up.
Yeah.
We learned that.
Because like randomly one of them isn't, and then outset is also like basically it feels like 2 of them are flipped. Maybe we should like Lago.
Call them up.
Ooh, we're gonna see some early DRC.
Early DRC dip from Ephilus.
Yeah, no bombs, no power bracelets. So this is gonna be like basically vanilla dungeon clearing.
No bombs, no power bracelets, no bow, no grapple. This is just, he's committing to going through DRC forwards.
We are full sending. The no grapple is gonna be painful because then we're definitely having to come back. There's no chance to take a inter-dungeon warp pot.
Until there's just a skull hammer in here, and
it could be. It definitely could be.
With
all it said is that
know,
Western was path. It didn't say that like part of that was go into DRC and pick it up for yourself. If that bomb had knocked into the lava.
That would have been so sad.
That would have been so tragic.
I will say, with what we know, my guess is just hammer and angular.
Probably.
But
let's see wallet mail though.
I've been wrong plenty of times. It was a purple rupee.
Was it? Crap.
Yeah.
I missed it the first time, so I was like, maybe.
Dang.
Maybe we still haven't got it. Maybe there's still a chance.
I brought it up, and then when he got it, it was nothing, and so I was like,
Whoops.
Who cares? It's just some cash.
Cares?
We already have more than enough cash for the whole seed.
Well, yeah, and the awkward part, too, is it's like they both checked it after going into Bird's Peak. Yeah. And so we picked up money. Which I wonder, so I guess for anybody watching, in case you don't know, and I don't necessarily disagree with picking up the mail afterwards. I think that's like fine, and maybe you get a different thing that gives you mail inside. But it won't get rid of your storage hitbox if you talk to the mailbox, so you don't have to worry about that.
Personally,
I know, I thought that was true for a while.
Personally, what I would have done, since both of them are coming to Outset right after it, is I would have just waited to check this mail on Outset anyway.
Yeah, that's actually, that's a good point.
Pair it up with Grandma mail.
Yeah. I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, but if you checked it beforehand, maybe you don't have to farm the rupees, because 50 is enough for these settings. To be fair, 50 is enough for a lot of settings, or at least pretty damn close.
Yeah, 50 actually... I'm pretty sure 50 is the max you could spend in these settings without buying extra stuff.
Mm.
I mean, I guess you could always spend infinite rupees in these settings. Just go shoot an arrow, then go buy some arrows. But
Yeah. Well, all right. So you've got Beetle 20. You've got 20 for if you send the letter note to mom from Outset. 10 if you need to pick up Bido mail.
yeah, that's 50.
Yeah.
And I think that's all the money you
but
need to spend.
technically 10 to buy a single pair for Bird's Peak. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Don't say that shit. Don't remind me.
Not that we actually do that, Strap, but
don't remind me that Bird's Peak technically takes pairs.
Oh, the bomb bag, the big bomb bag.
Is Nave playing in this qual somewhere? I don't even know. But
actually, that's a good question.
He should be, since we found a bomb bag.
Shout out to Nave.
Bomb bag.
Yeah, that is one of the new locations. If you've not watched, or I guess not played, I'd say watch, but we really haven't actually, I think, streamed or restreamed Dungeon Secrets. But those are new settings that are on for this season of Miniblins, is Dungeon Secrets. So DRC has 3, all the other dungeons have 2. I guess FF doesn't have any, so...
Yeah, FF has no Tingle Statue Chest or Dungeon Secret. It and DRC are the odd ones out. DRC has an extra of both, FF has none.
Neither. But yeah, so there are joy pendants that got replaced on both of those jars, just barely missing the bomb flowers. You can hit those with a quick spin, but it's like really finicky because you have to be like on those boards. Do this. Just back up just a little bit.
This strat is starting to look like a conspiracy made by the guy on Windfall to sell more bombs.
Maybe. That'd be kind of cool. I think in the future his shop should be randomized. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's actually kind of boring because it's just more stuff on Windfall. To be fair.
What if every shop is randomized?
That I think that could be kind of interesting. Especially because like I think you wouldn't do every single beetle is different. I think you would keep it, and I couldn't see what that was. I don't know if that was a key or not.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either.
So because that kind of matters, because it depends, that ends up putting more or less of DRC in logic. Because we know where Grapple and Leaf are, so... we know they're not here, I guess.
Well,
before that final key requirement.
Yeah, and more importantly, we know that, well, we know Leaf is Grapple locked, so...
Yeah.
We're really just locked by Skullhammer right now, and yeah, it looks like Anakin going for...
Just gonna say a little Diamond Stuff early action.
He had a
that's a fun strat.
Had a pretty clean swim over to Western Ferry. Oh no, Ephilus! The Kargarok knocked him out of the sidle.
Oh shoot, really?
Yeah.
That's so tragic. Yeah, I hate that Kargarok.
Yeah. The real game changer for me for this room in DRC was learning you could just make that jump.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Yeah, this was the sidle the Kargarok knocked him off of.
Ah, okay. I thought it was the other one. I was like, dang, I'm surprised the Kargarok aggroed so far. It can, though. It definitely can. I've had it happen. But it's
the
uncommon.
Kargarok's the worst.
Yeah, you can't.
Flying enemies in Wind Waker are the most annoying things. Oh! I wish she hit it on the way down just because it would have looked cool.
Can I get a refund on this L targeting, please?
Heroes.
I think that every time I play and every time I do Mulgara, I'm like, please, L targeting, just be better.
I just think Hero's Sword is booty.
I mean, you're definitely not wrong about that either. Look at that. Come on, just... Kargarok should got stabbed in the butt with a sword, that should be enough.
Looks like some early paw print dips from a couple runners. We found a shard there.
Yeah, because Anakin's actually still the only one who has the grapple. And probably going to be true until we actually figure out where the Skullhammer is. Is Anakin going to go for another swim, so another flashing warning.
His first swim was really clean into Western.
Now this swim is one of the true tests, though. Swimming into Isla is pretty tough. I assume that's where we're going.
Definitely having some trouble finding the angle.
Yeah. We're charging up a lot of speed, which is going to make this really hard. Oh, it went to neutral, though, so actually going to bleed off some of it, but... Yeah, a little bit past the island. This is unfortunately going to be, I think... Unless they can save at the last second. No, not enough speed. That's tough.
I've definitely been there.
Unfortunate super drown. And that would be the flashing done.
Opting just to sail over to Islet. From,
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and pick it back up.
And we do have a spiky chest here in Rat Room.
Okay, and another key chest, so unless it's...
Oh my god!
It is here! Wow, it is here.
So-
That's crazy. Damn, the Western Swim actually really strong this seed.
Yeah,
That's
Western
messed up.
crazy this seed. I
That's
can't
so
believe
messed
I
up.
can't believe I predicted it. I take it back. So that just means Angular has to lead to Ghost Ship chart in some way.
Yeah, I think you're right.
With Boomerang hinted in Ghost Ship. So, you know, I would not get that. But like I said,
you might need to grab it, yeah.
yeah, these are all, like we said at the beginning of the seed, these are all runners relatively new to Wind Waker, all within the last year, for sure. And so I have no idea if any of them are comfortable in Forbidden Woods without Boomerang. So it'll be interesting.
Forbidden Woods, Puppet Ganon, yeah, it all kind of changes. It's like Boomerang is a skippable item, but it's not like free.
It's not free. I did forget about using Boomerang and Puppet Ganon. Just because at this point, I think it's harder to use Boomerang and Puppet Ganon.
It's so finicky, I kind of agree.
You shoot his tail into the floor, and then you're just like, whoa, oh no.
No, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you shoot Puppet Ganon's tail to the floor, though, and it just goes all over the place, and you're like, whoa, he's slippery.
Yeah, eventually the way I learned doing boomerangless PGs, I just forced myself, like, I might be here for 20 plus minutes, but I'm just gonna keep trying and keep chugging soup and hope for the best.
All right, we do now have 3 runners in DRC, and none of them are the one with the grappling hook.
To be fair, I think without it, though, like, we're kind of out of things in the overworld. No bombs, no power bracelets.
That's true.
So I think not everyone has been to Cliff, maybe trying to greed out that a little bit, but like Bird's Peak Rock's not in logic until we figure out where the bait bag is either. So like I know like Russian's gonna be clearing through this, but I'm not sure how much else he has in logic at this point. So you just at a certain point you follow the blue numbers on the tracker.
Yeah, just follow your logic.
Yeah, and we'll find the hammer here at the very least.
Make it worse. That is still crazy to me that hammer actually was in DRC.
Yeah.
But,
blocking both Leaf and Grapple, and Leaf is here, so you have to leave and come back, which is pretty annoying.
And all the runners saying before, like, let's get a nice seed, let's get a nice seed. I think we kind of already don't have a nice seed.
No, I would definitely not qualify this.
Like, and especially with how hard the seed will just punish you for not doing the Mother and Child the Western Swim, which, you know, in the racing Discord this morning, there was a long discussion about that strategy and how good is it and where is it good and why is it good. And
yeah, it's actually kind of funny. I'm trying to think of like if I was playing the seed, I might have gone for it specifically because it was hinted a path location, but a lot of the times I just don't bother.
Oh, see, I know I would have gone for it, but the reason I do that swim is because it's like the easiest, most convenient way to get salvage core.
Yeah, you like to pick up the salvage core there, I know.
Yeah, well, because all the other salvage core locations, especially in Miniblins, are kind of suck to get early.
It's basically paw print. And
Well,
you want to get greedy with it.
Yeah, paw print or go to a completely unrequired island.
Yeah, which, I mean, are we really going to do? Probably not. Oh, I missed it on Russian screen. I didn't see what it was again. I guess we'll catch it from Anakin if he goes over there across the lava pit or not.
And you know, Effilus, it couldn't have been a small key. I don't think it was a key at all.
No, it wasn't a key, but it may have been spiky. That's what I'm curious about. Yeah. I'm feeling hook shot here, too.
hook shot here too?
Yeah,
But,
right
I mean,
here, grapple.
Are you gonna leave anything for the loaded Forbidden Woods?
Ah.
Another shard.
I wanted to believe because I'm like, oh, it'd be kind of neat if it was a dungeon item, and then that like ends up giving us boomerang.
Oh, Ephilis can't get out of the mini boss.
Yeah,
I didn't even
yeah,
think
just
about
have to
that.
save warp. Did open up the orange warp though, up by the boss room, importantly, so that'll be good. Gonna
It is
take the
up.
hammer and probably just go. Honestly, I'm probably go straight to Western. If I had to guess.
You know, that's fair. Since it is path, you kind of know it has to be your grapple.
Yeah,
Or in some way lead
important. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So really, kind of no point not to just go straight there. And then be annoyed when you're like, oh, grapple, really? Gosh dang.
to it. Anna King, our last runner here, I think, to pick up that big bomb bag.
Big bomb bag. Now, how many runners do you think will see that, but then think for a second that it's just actual bombs? Because I've definitely done that before.
Honestly, possible.
Because sometimes too, like you like break the jar and you kind of see the item, but you don't have enough time to really register what it is. You just go to pick it up anyway.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, sweet, bombs. Oh, bomb bag. Crap.
Also, apparently, 2 of these runners are Uter mains, where picking up a bomb bag does give you bombs. So,
Oh, shoot. Yep, not in this game.
what's the name of Seed Bleed, but just between randomizers?
Not sure. Yeah, I kind of forget about that. I do think it would be neat. I think it could be cool if our bombs were progressive like that. I think we could do that and then like put tingle statue chests on. Oh, it's a bow too. Dang.
Oh man, that is.
What the heck? I'm actually kind of upset at how good that early Western swim is going to end up
Listen.
being.
I'm telling you, there's no good reason to not do it. If you are capable of doing it, like if you know how to do it, if you've practiced the strat, I think the only time it's not good, it's bad to do it is if one of the islands is hinted foolish. I will die on this hill, Claire.
That's fair. I have different opinions about it, but this seed was definitely the play.
My opinion about it is also informed from the fact that it's roughly equal time to just sailing there later.
Also, shout outs to DS Link's bow being actually probably the best bow.
TS Link's bow, yeah, is a banger.
If you are having trouble making precise shots with DS Link's bow, just the arrows basically go exactly where the tip, like the upper tip of the arrow is. It's like a perfect reticle. It's kind of messed up. Anyway.
I do think, though, we can already make the statement. On our restream here, Anakin has a pretty heavy lead.
Yeah.
Just
being able to not have to come back to DRC alone is going to save a good amount of time.
Alone. He's going to get this leaf earlier, which...
Yeah.
Always helpful. Speaking, though, of coming back to DRC, we have that warp now at the bottom of Forest Haven if you've gone into Forbidden Woods once. When can we get that for DRC?
Right. But I know at least that the idea at least behind the Forbidden Woods one is because like if you do it the vanilla way, it's like super long.
That's fair.
But
that doesn't change the fact that personally I want it for DRC more.
I don't know. Got to be careful. Too many convenience tweaks, and maybe sometimes the routing becomes less interesting.
Where's the convenience tweak that I just walk into a portal and then Ganon's dead?
Yeah, right? What combination of buttons can I press on the controller and just warps me to the end credits?
When we're adding ACE into Wind Waker Rando?
I don't know, in theory there's a decomp effort going on, so maybe we can find something. And then if we ever found an ace glitch, we would promptly ban it for Rando. It also probably wouldn't work for, well, maybe it would not work for Rando.
Anakin shot down the platform, but opting to go through forwards here in DRC after picking up his leaf.
Oh, interesting. I guess part of the reason it shot down the platform just to probably get to the basement.
Yeah, just
ahead of time.
I'm sure that's why. I was just
Yeah, it's
maybe he's more comfortable going forwards.
That's very possible. Very, very possible. So I didn't realize that the Phantom Ganon sword on the Linka model is not the Master Sword. I was just like, oh, when did Russian get Master Sword? But no, it's just the Hero Sword.
That is a weird Hero Sword model.
It's so
big.
It's so big and like menacing looking. There, we got some. Oh, I missed that this was the big key. Yeah, there's another on Kryle's stream right there. That pot has another one of the dungeon secrets, and then the third is actually right outside the boss door. So, Anakin is going to be the only one that's actually able to even get over there. So we won't know what that dungeon secret is until we cross over.
It's like Kryle looking for a way to get across. Nope, just picking up a bomb. I'm an idiot? Oh, that rat! What timing? Give that rat a raise.
Actually, it's so freaking rude. And then I also get to move around in the cutscenes, which is total BS. It's like, Link, why are you standing? So that implies that, I mean, I guess the thing burns down, so I guess time obviously isn't stopped, but it's like, Link, come on.
I guess it's just...
We're in a race, my guy. Stop standing still.
Rodent privilege, you get free movement.
Is that true? I'll have to remember that.
Yeah, I'm just making up D&D rules as we speak.
It does actually sound like a D&D rule. Oh, Kryle actually souped up for the fight.
Hey,
I dig that, honestly.
You have soup, you're gonna have to fight 2 green bokoblins and a moblin?
Yeah.
And Hero's Sword?
I mean, I have options, like, Master Sword in DRC actually saves, like, a not insignificant amount of time. It's not, like, maybe something worth waiting for specifically, but, you know, if you're choosing between, like, 2 equally good options, one of them being DRC and one of them being something else, like, maybe you go to the other one first and hope for a sword upgrade.
Yeah, that's...
Just because it's double damage, it's not bad.
DRC has a surprising amount of combat, mostly just with the mini-boss.
Yeah. And even, like, this room here, you know, pot room for Anakin.
That's fair.
It helps to have. Because then it's just stab, quick spin, stab, quick spin, stab, quick spin.
Anakin about to get the news, too, that Super Swim, best choice of his seed.
Best choice. And now we'll get to see what Thorn is, too. Yeah, I actually didn't realize that we were successfully able to greet out the Cliffbird's Peak Rock for a hammer.
Oh, wait, no, he already got the hammer. What am I talking about? That was in
yeah.
Some reason my brain got convinced it was in pot room. No, he already has it.
They are visually similar, to be fair. Alright, what's Thorn got? Because we got Kryle heading towards it as well now is statue.
Tingle statue.
Not great.
Oh, welcome
Not
on in,
great.
Raiders from Silver Gauntlets. We have a Miniblins Season 2 seed. Live Qualifier number 2 going on right now. Another live qualifier for Miniblins next week. It's the last one.
That's right, so if you are interested, there is still time. Plus, we also, if you can't make the live qualifiers or don't want to do the live qualifiers, you can also do 2 qualifiers as asyncs.
Yep. We have 2 async qualifiers that are available for the entire qualification period. And if they're all you can do, they are enough to qualify for the next stage.
Oh. We blew down the block, but we still did Jerry. I like it. We're going back to DRC now, finally.
Back
Well, I
in
say
DRC
finally.
with
Yeah, because again,
that-
like now that we've got the 2 fairies, like again, I don't think there's really anything more that can be done in the overworld. So
Yeah, that's fair.
it's just like, all right, well, I've now done my logical checks once again. I have what I wish I had the first time, and
What if mirrors in Forbidden Woods?
oh man, it could be.
It's
That'd be
definitely
pretty
like,
rude.
you know, we know Angular Path to
Also-
Calidemos, and we know Boomerang, the last item we need to put Calidemos in logic, is in Ghost Ship. So, like...
There's also a good demonstration from Russian about why Din's Pearl is my least favorite pearl, because it puts Bido here, and he's super annoying when you're trying to skip the DRI nonsense.
The best part of it is you get to start with Din's Pearl and Miniblins. He's always here.
He's always there. And I cry every time. Especially in these seas without, you know, still missing bombs and like hookshot and stuff. I actually kind of forget that rock hop saves so much time. Yo! The Bokoblin hit the friend.
Did he hit the other one?
Yeah, he took him out for Anakin.
What a bro!
That was like super optimal. That was awesome. Yeah, what a freaking homie. Oh, another statue.
Goblin's just like, don't worry, kid, I got your back.
Like, behind you, look out!
The other Bokoblin's falling, it just freeze frames, it's like, yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Oh. Anakin getting bullied a little bit there.
But Anakin, since he was the only one to come here the first time with that grappling hook, we'll be able to see what's over here. Left chest, nothing. Right chest,
The
we don't know
Spikey.
yet. Third dungeon secret was just a silver rupee, pretty useless. And another
Oh, a
shard. Wow.
Only need 2 more already, damn.
Also, if Anakin goes to Poprun after this, I think he'll be the only one to be able to check Scale the Wall. I didn't see any of the other runners peek it.
I think Russian might have peeked it. I just didn't see
Did
what
he?
it was.
I didn't notice if he did.
I saw them setting up the rock sidle.
It's apparently dead, according to one of our
Okay.
trackers, so... So just never mind on that one. But then, you know, if we're basically out of things in logic, though, that means Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, it might actually, yeah. I think one of the only things that we haven't seen is Cyclos.
Oh,
Unless
that's true.
unless I was
we did
hinted
find a
that-
bow. No, you're right, I did.
Yeah, otherwise. The game is like forcing the dungeon rush to a certain degree.
Dungeon rush, but to get items to then go be able to complete the dungeon. That's...
Yeah.
That Bokoblin had some dodges.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was the opposite of the of what we saw earlier. The Bokoblin is, instead of being helpful, was being extra troll.
On to phase 2 Goma here for Anakin.
A lot of people are actually going for like the mid-air sword slash on the rock hop. I'm impressed. I don't even usually bother with that.
I also
Is-
don't, but that's because I screwed up more often than not.
It
Bounce off
saves
the
time
wall.
over getting the ledge grab. But yeah, if you mistime it or kind of a little bit too far. All right, so here's my secret. If you're trying to get down here, use a side hop, because there's actually like a set distance that the side hop will like let you go. You won't go any further. So the side hop will help you drop straight down onto this platform. Little tip for anybody watching.
Oh, I just like turn diagonally and walk off and then sword slash midair.
That also works.
Second bottle on Goma. That was pretty funny.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, not the worst.
I don't know that I would have picked it up. I don't think Anakin did. Yeah, he
Nope.
didn't.
Doesn't even want to dupe soup. I respect.
I was gonna say, he's taken after your teachings.
I don't mind
be
duping
fair-
one soup. I'm fine with duping one soup. I don't like
To be
duping
fair,
more.
You don't need a second bottle to dupe soup.
Well, yeah.
It just helps.
Yeah, if you're gonna use 2 items to do a soup dupe, you might as well use the bottle because it's right next to it, and it also means that you don't have to dupe it in the future.
What about your third bottle?
No,
What about your fourth bottle?
that's where I
third
draw the line. That's where the problems start.
What if you get an inventory full of soup and you become the new soup vendor of the Great Sea? Retire from adventuring, sell soup.
I don't know. I didn't think this far. Then I'm sure because I live in a fantasy world, eventually a group of young rapscallions will be like being chased by the authorities or like the bad guys, and then they'll crash through my stall and send soup flying everywhere. And then they'll turn and over their shoulder they'll be like, "Sorry."
You're becoming
I'll
the
be-
cabbages vendor of Wind Waker?
Basically, yeah. That's pretty much exactly what's happening. But for soup.
But for soup. That was a new place to shoot down that platform from Kryl, but it worked.
Oh, I missed it, but
He shot it down from like up top. Like
Oh.
by where you do like sick ass skip that bridge.
oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I never thought about doing that. Not a bad idea.
And then he jumped all the way down and wound up down here.
And in we go, yeah. Huh. Also, did we ever, I don't know if anybody, so left boulder is, I guess, nothing, or we're gonna go straight for the right boulder. So this is what we haven't seen.
True, true, true.
So Anakin going for this leaf strat. It's not the freest thing, but it also doesn't even matter anyways, because it's nothing. And so we have that knowledge,
Knowledge.
which is pretty big, actually.
Here in my garage. That's now an old YouTube reference, isn't it?
Here. It sounds familiar, but like I can't even think of like what the actual.
There's an old
context
ad that would
anymore.
play in front of YouTube videos where it's like, here in my garage, just hanging out in front of my 3 Ferraris. But you know what's my biggest achievement here? It's not the cars, it's all these books. He talks about how
What?
he reads a book every day. I don't know, it was some
That was a
scam to
real
make money.
ad?
Yeah, it was some scam to make money. Like,
I mean, yeah, it sounds like it. Make 7 figures from home, doing nothing. Sign up here. And in the fine print, it's actually help me make 7 figures from home.
new passive
Doing
income
nothing.
source, they just don't tell you whose passive income.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
As they, you know, freaking stick a program on your computer to, you know, mine Bitcoin or something.
But into Forbidden Woods we go. I didn't.
Yeah, because I
see
think
him.
we haven't seen Cyclist, but again, I think besides that, which again, I'm like, maybe it was hinted dead. I don't even know.
I don't think it was. I don't remember it being hinted dead, but
Ooh, nice
I didn't
vegetable
write that
storage.
down. Yeah, that's a spot that gives a lot of people trouble.
And I respect going for the left side as well. I'm always a fan of going for the left side. The chews are definitely more likely to screw you up if you take too long. But then it's just like, well, just get it quickly. I find I get storage better under pressure, apparently, because I need the fear of God to help me. The choose coming.
Power of God and anime on your side.
Exactly. Of course, I've definitely also had it where I'm like, they take too long and then they're over, and then I either have to kill them or move to the other side, and that feels really bad. But
Oh yeah.
you're like, well, crap. But it's all about going in with the confidence.
It was being forcefully relocated for your storage.
Ooh, we're gonna actually hold on to the storage. Alright. Let's see if this next check is spiky. If it isn't, then can actually kind of save quite a bit of time.
I could not tell.
I also couldn't tell. Looks like it must have been.
Yeah. I think you might be able to still get storage in this room, but Anakin opting to instead just void out.
You don't you can, but resetting it up is a huge pain. You have to drop down onto this ledge, and then if you miss it, then you gotta run all the way around.
Oh, I would just kill the Deku Baba and then jump slash up.
Can you jump slash them? I guess we might be able to.
That's how I get up after getting storage.
Maybe I do. No, actually, no, I don't, because I never kill the Deku Baba first, so it was just climb.
I did see a way Tanjo did it, where you walk to the side and then side hop left, jump slash, and you don't target it.
Makes sense.
But was that chest spiky?
Which one?
The hole in tree.
Great question. I assume yes. I actually don't 100% know. I assume the fact that we voided.
Oh, it was a key. Is the big key.
Okay.
It was the big key because he stored the small key at a Bakobaba room.
Yeah.
All right. The question is gonna be, where's our mirror shield? Oh,
I feel like you're right. I think it's gonna be here.
it might have to be.
It almost has to be at this point.
We still haven't seen Cyclos, I think.
Ooh, not breaking any of the seeds.
No!
Ooh, not quite getting it though. Yeah, unfortunately, at this point you have to drown.
Oh no, he just deleted the big key.
All right, well, hopefully we don't need that. I assume Anakin knows that they deleted the big key, and they're fine with that. So
I hope so.
they do have the small key, so they can just go in the bottom. That is a good point. Not having bombs can make the route a little bit trickier. Not impossible, but a little bit trickier, skipping the big key.
Easiest way to skip the big key at that point is Morth Pit, I think.
Yeah.
But it's important, as long as Anakin realizes they have deleted the big key, it's fine.
Yeah.
If he hasn't realized the big key is gonzo,
That could be very bad.
banished away to the title screen.
Yeah. It could end up being very bad. But we'll cross that bridge when and if we get there.
So gonna have to do this room vanilla. Feels pretty
Oh, I've seen more paw print leafing. Ooh, hopefully we saw it at least. Okay, good. Actually, I will say that paw print leaf strat is
harder
trickier.
than it
Yeah, it's trickier than it seems. It's actually pretty tight to get under the one corridor and still end up in the room. But the nice thing about CTMC is sometimes you see it and then you're like, oh, okay, I don't need it anyways.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. It's like when I miss bulb skip in Forest Haven, and then it's like, oh, never mind, it's just a rupee, thank goodness. As I'm plummeting downwards towards a 30-second time loss.
Our last shard on Anakin's side in Forbidden Woods.
Oh!
What if Mirror Shield's in Hyrule?
Yeah, that's in logic right there.
Mirror Shield in Hyrule. Angular Ghost Ship chart. Ghost Ship Boomerang, and then all of our swords in the basement of Forbidden Woods.
That'd be kind of wild.
That would be
not impossible.
Garbage. It is possible.
I might just keep using the bow. Never mind.
We still have to find there are bows and hookshot though. Oh, another spiky
Yeah.
chest here.
Could be right here even.
Yeah. Bombs.
Bombs. Interesting.
Wow, what a terrible spot for bombs. But now he will have bombs for Big Key Skip just from Double Mothula Room.
It's true. Yeah. So that is another option, depending on comfortableness with bomb push storage.
We'll also be able to see soon Effilus here, also in Forbidden Woods, as Kryl cleans up Goma. All runners have now finished DRC, gotten through that ridiculous logic of Skullhammer to grapple.
Effilus actually also going for the left side storage. Let's go.
And
Getting it before the chews get there.
Yeah, before a chew forces him
Yeah.
to relocate.
Before the soft timer that is the chew jellies.
Or the landlord comes and evicts him out of his spot.
And I'm actually not sure where Kryl's heading because I don't know what type of compass they have. This could be going to Shark. I think it might be. Yeah, it is. Okay,
yeah,
so this
those
is the
things are
compass I don't
compass.
like.
Yeah.
It's
Jumped
fine.
into
It's fine.
Ooh.
Ah, hookshot is here too. Okay.
Wow. Hookshot in here. Kryl's got to get good shots. He jumped into Cyclos.
That's true. You actually have to be careful. Sail jumping as you approach Cyclos, because it's possible to land yourself so far into his tornado that he'll just scoop you up almost immediately. It's pretty brutal.
Remember the first time that happened to me? I fired one arrow and then Cyclos spat me across the ocean and I was like, what just happened?
It's like you're gonna learn, kid. To be fair, I feel like in lore that's what should happen. You would think that Cyclos would not like getting hit with arrows, and I guess clearly he doesn't, but... I don't even remember what he says. Like, what does he say? Why does he go like, hey kid, nice job shooting me. I'm gonna teach you something now. What's the logic?
I think he's just paying the ransom that you're giving him for shooting him so many times. Looks like Anakin did opt to
Just gonna store Morph Pit and probably just take it straight to Cali right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got bombs and bow, so we've got multiple ways to kill Cali.
Bombs, bow, 2 hearts. Looks like both our runners who also weren't currently in Forbidden Woods. Forbidden Woods. Spiky, I think this has to be the mirror shield in some way.
Master Sword Chamber though, right?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Mirror shield, my dream. That could be mirror shield. I guess also it could be like delivery bag leading to mirror shield.
True. Yeah, because I guess where Cabana's open sans bag, so
yeah. And everyone has note to mom.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. We found that early, so kind of. I mean, even when I actually play Seeds, I kind of forget. Oh, Hero Sword Cali.
Oh, got it!
Oh, with the last second. I actually wonder if the game may have taken away control at that point, but the quick spin still goes through.
Sword!
A sword, that's so mean. Dang, nice one cycle. That was big.
Yeah, that was really clutched it out right at the last second.
Yeah. And especially when you don't have Boomerang, like that really matters. Even more.
At this point, as long as you know how to do Puppet Cannon without Boomerang, I think you just never go to Angular.
Probably, yeah.
But it looks like Anakin will have to, opting to go check Double Mothula Room first instead of
I guess
Instead
you
of
could,
checking
you
the
could then
basement.
go to Orange Warp in theory.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if you were really feeling spicy, you could nab
Tingle
open chest
statue?
storage and then door store. Yeah, let's not happen. and I don't blame him.
Tingle statue?
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate.
Bro.
You're never
Alright,
happy
so
to go back for that.
Hyrule Tingle statue.
You want it to be. Oh my god.
Tingle has a delivery bag.
And then Shield and Cabana. It could be. That'd be wild though.
That would be.
Well,
I mean, the seed has already said like, "Hey, we got some crazy crap."
the bomb knocking us onto the silly arm thing, so we get another attempt.
Ooh, and made it.
Nice, made it second try.
It was actually really close to not making it. It was pretty nice. Alright, now let's see. Anything exciting in the basement?
Apparently it's gonna be all the swords, or so I've heard.
Well, we already found
Or
one
so
sword
I
on
have been
Kelly
told.
Demos. We found one sword on Kelly Demos.
Just boomerang locked, so
Yeah, it's boomerang locked. No
at least
sword
one of them
here,
was.
damn it.
There's two more. Two more chances. I think it's gonna be here, and then the big key's gonna be dead. I did not even see it, but
Hey, he's leaving, and
I'm gonna hopefully trust that peak. I mean, usually the runners generally see better than we do, so
the glimpse of it I saw, I thought it was wooden. So
the glimpse of it I saw, I thought it wasn't. So,
dang.
but like I said, I'm gonna trust Anakin on this one. So, oh, it was hinted dead. Oh, well. Guess it probably was wooden then.
All this argument, not argument, but discussion we had, was it not? I trust the runner. It's like, oh, well. And nothing? Oh, no, there is something there. Okay. Big key chest, only one, and...
Really a sword.
Fire ice.
Fire and ice.
Oh, that only puts one check into logic
Yeah.
for our runners, since Needle Rock was hinted dead.
Yeah. Wow, that wind gust is crazy.
Is that DS Link? No, it's
It's
Dark
on the
Link.
Dark Linka.
Right.
I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed. It's just some energy.
Dragon Ball Z Key Blast. This is Orca Mail. Nope, never mind. The Bomb Mail. Is this?
Oh yeah, that's right. We haven't seen Bomb Mill yet.
Oh my god. the
Wow.
shield.
All right. Well,
All right, so there's our logic. Really. Orca Mail.
nothing.
So what are we missing from Anaking's perspective, who's the runner who I think is noticeably in the lead right now?
2 swords and a bow,
2 swords and a bow.
and we
And-
have remaining Ice Ring, Master Sword Chamber, Cabana.
Yeah. Because we can
Well,
say
I guess we don't have Cabana, but we're gonna find a statue or we're gonna find a delivery bag because I think we kind of have to at this point.
It
Oh,
is
Bomb
also
Island.
possible-
Have we seen Bomb?
I don't
It's Bomb
think we've
hinted.
seen Bomb. It's also possible that Angular has like the delivery bag, and the logic is just stretched out that way.
Oh shoot! I didn't
Because it
think
could
about
be
it.
something like Angular delivery bag, and then like note to mom, go ship chart, and Cabana 2 swords. Or
Yeah, that's a good point.
Some wild.
I still think I would probably leave it for last, but I guess it depends on what we find here. If we don't find anything here, I think at this point you kind of have to.
I also definitely would put off Angular as much as I could, knowing like, assuming he knows how to do puppet cannon with
Yeah.
boomerang. Without boomerang. But based on
I feel like we see discourse about it enough. At least a lot of runners, they might not be super comfortable with it, but they go for it regardless.
that's fair. Oh, we have all 5 tingles, apparently. Effilus has all 5.
Oh. Oh, is that what Cyclos had?
Yes.
It might have been what
Yeah.
Cyclos had.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah, because I was say Anaking's got Cyclos and Angular. That's it.
We
It's almost in
also-
logic.
Notably haven't seen Southern Fairy. Because both Bombs and Fire Ice were in Forbidden Woods.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. Yo,
Cyclos
wait.
also had a piece of heart. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure now. I have no idea where that last tingle statue
Oh,
was.
did it? Whoops. I just assumed. I'm like, because I'm like, I don't think Anaking's done Cyclos still.
Now we have 2 runners here in Angular. Time to see, is it just Ghost Ship Char or is it gonna be is it gonna be another logic extender? Damn. It is just Ghost Ship Chart.
Yes, I guess it's ankle holds are.
Or
Input.
Hyrule.
Oh, true. One of
Yeah,
them
like-
is delivery bag at this point.
Yeah. Well, but delivery bag could just lead to all 3 items we're missing.
Yeah.
And then we still haven't seen Southern Fairy.
Ah, I keep.
See, we still haven't seen Southern
I
Fairy.
forgot
or
again
Melon,
immediately.
Or have we seen Outset Fairy? It's surely we
No,
have.
no,
Yeah.
we haven't.
There's no way we have since they just got.
All right,
bombs
no,
and-
there's a million checks apparently. That
Yeah.
Bomb Island. Yeah, never mind. There's still things to do.
Here, I think you and I might be stupid.
Yeah, I think yeah. Sometimes when you're watching instead of playing, it's I don't know why. It's like harder to keep things. It's like I have access to 3 other players' perspectives, than I normally would, and yet all that information. It's just I'm overloaded. Apparently.
Well, it's just like I took a glance at Anaking's map tracker. I was like, wait, hold on. There's all these blue numbers.
Also, there's some nice bomb push storage from Rush in there.
Yeah. Pretty well. I didn't notice
Throwing
that
it
he
into
had
Cali.
deleted the big key. I don't know that he did.
Might not have.
Just showing off for the restream. I respect it. Or he deleted the big key and I missed it and then had to do that. Either way, he did a good job.
I'm gonna skip the key chest too.
No, he stored it.
Oh, never mind.
It was hole in tree. We do see Effilus going for the boomerang now in Ghost Ship. Ooh, this is the ledge grab. Southern Fairy, I
Correctly
think
just
that was
setting it up again. Now, the only problem is that once the Wizrobe has summoned his thing, Wizrobe is now in Fireball mode,
Yep.
and that can happen.
Southern Fairy looked like it was a treasure chart, so nothing in there. So at this point, am I like praying for delivery bag in Hyrule, and then that delivery bag leads to all our other checks?
It would be kind of interesting. Or you're just saying if you were running this, is that what you want?
No, I'm saying as a commentator who specifically doesn't have to play this seed, is that what I want? You know? I'm still in debate with myself.
I think at this point, yeah, there's a limit with how gnarly things can get. To be fair, I think this seed was already kind of mean enough to
Yeah,
the non-Western swimmers.
Seed was pretty gnarly already. Put it how you put it.
Seeing some more bomb clip action. That should be good. Very nice.
Yeah, good, very good.
We
job.
got a partial the first time. You can save sometimes if you don't get all the way out, you can save it if you happen to get a roll clip. But
I'd literally never have tried that.
wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, it looks like Kryle might not know the hookshot strat.
I don't know if you... I don't think you can do this with
You
bow. I don't think it's
absolutely
fast
cannot
enough.
do this with a bow.
It's gotta be like hella fast with boomerang. Well, learning moment in the future.
Oh no.
It's actually, I think, a good, well, I guess I don't know. Demonstration, I guess, is the word. One of the things that like helped me learn a lot, like when I first started playing, was just watching back the races I did. And like one of the nice things about a restream is you immediately see, you can watch back your own perspective and 3 other perspectives at the same time. Because sometimes, yeah, you just don't, you don't know what you don't know. Which, yeah, you can hookshot underneath that gate if you stand far enough away.
You don't know what you don't know, and Wind Waker is so trick heavy that like you're never gonna find out some things if you don't.
Yeah. Yo, there's
If
a
you don't look
1%
at
chance to get stuck in the ground like that. Never
1%, huh?
Never before seen.
1 whole percent, huh?
100%.
Sure.
Alright, here we go. Outset Ferry, incoming.
Oh, we do have, and we have Bomb Island on the screen. So 2 new checks.
2 new checks.
From these
One of
runs.
them quite a bit faster. Peak, and it's nothing.
Looks like nothing in Bomb Island. What if Outset Ferry is also nothing, and I've just manifested the delivery bag in Hyrule?
Kind of surprised we haven't seen anybody peek over there, but I guess... Well, no, we have fire and ice now. Or... Anakin has, I guess, has fire and ice.
Also, 3 items from Go Mode. Do you really want to be gambling Hyrule?
Yes, I do.
Alright, 3 items from Go Mode. Does the player thinking in you really want to gamble Hyrule?
Hey, I would rather go to Hyrule than Outset Great Fairy. At this point.
3 items from Go Mode, that's just a hard 50-50, to be fair. If those are your 2 choices.
Well, I feel like at that point, at a certain point, you're probably, or there's a decent chance that
Probably
you're
gonna
end
need
up going
to
to
do
both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Not a guarantee, but... I love that wooden mallet, that's cute.
Alright, Outset Fairy. What mysteries do you hold in your far too time-consuming to get 2 fingers? That was a weird sentence. Can I take that back?
Yeah, wait, rewind? Alright. And
Alright,
action.
Outset Fairy, thanks for the sword.
Perfect. That's a wrap. Well, I mean, we needed to find it, but...
I did need to find it.
Alright, so, I mean, and there you go. I think we're gonna have to... There's a good chance we do both.
So, but... We do now also have to check Tingle, since we have... Effilus has all 5 statues. Anakin just got his 5th statue in Thorn Fairy.
Yeah, so that's where it was. I couldn't remember.
I don't think anyone has checked Tingle yet, so...
Nope.
We're gonna go straight there.
Makes sense. Oh, I've done that before. You try to get the bomb pull on the door and then... yeah. Yeah, you have to get like a tiny little pause. It's like sort of strange. Yeah, there it is. Oh wow. Oh, Master Sword Chamber is not going to have anything, is it?
Or it'll just have
I
life.
can't believe it. It's actually going to be empty.
It might be, yeah. We're only missing 2 items on Restream. We need 1 more sword and 1 more bow.
Yeah. We got 3 delivery bag checks, and then I still don't remember if we've seen Southern or not.
Yes, we have.
We have, okay.
It was I think it was a treasure chart.
Classic. Yeah, note to mom, and then both cabana checks are delivery bag locked. So 3. So there's not... Actually, the odds are in the favor of Master Sword Chamber being empty.
Yeah.
Or having like power bracelets or something non-essential at this point.
And I've never seen it. Can power bracelets be considered foolish? I guess not.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't think so, just because the way logic works. And like the hints wouldn't know if you get power bracelets or bombs first. Because the hints... Yeah, but hints don't take that kind of logic into account. Hints can be a little weird.
I'm a little bit worried about the health here in the Cali fight. There are hearts in the grass along the borders of the arena, but...
There's hearts, he's got soup.
Oh, it's true, we do have soup, I forget soup. Because I personally did not know about those heart drops for longer than I care to admit.
Note to Mom, our last sword.
And it's just, are lights here
Our lights
at Cabana, or are they really annoying and in Master Sword Chamber, which is like the only place that you don't want to find them?
Jalhalla.
True, wait, that's true.
Pretty irrelevant.
I forget that that's an option now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Pretty useless thought experiment with this seed, but there's a few more places I don't want to find lights. Overlook Cave.
That's also fair.
Really, anywhere I have to fight something that I want to kill with lights is where I don't want to find lights.
Any combat location. It's a very simple formula.
Alright, that was nothing in Cabana Upper.
I think this has to be something. It's just, is it power bracelets or is it light arrows? Whatever it is, it's gonna be golden.
It's light arrows, so power bracelets
Lights.
probably in Master Sword
Probably
Chamber.
in Master Sword Chamber, yeah.
That's a bait that you would get so mad at. if
Yeah,
you-
I would have been. I definitely would have done the fight this seed.
Looks like Russian's going for the Void Out strat, but he's actually on the wrong side of the thing on the wall.
Yeah. I just save warp at Islet. I don't think it's...
I just sail out of Isla and then save warp, and I'm like, why did I do that?
That is the classic.
But yeah, that is not go mode yet for Anakin. Oh, that's right. He hasn't found the sword. He's checking Master Sword Chamber, which we think has to be
Alright,
power
so we're gonna
bracelet.
find it out, I guess.
Well, at least he has light arrows. Still
True.
pretty annoying, but
And you did just save warp out of Cabana, so if we remember that we just saved warped out of Cabana, you can at least quickly reset. So, I mean, at this point, because it's the sword that's in Outset Great Fairy. So yeah, if I had the choice between these two checks, I would 100% be here.
it's a hard 50-50. That's
Yeah.
what I said earlier.
And I'm just gonna do the one that's faster, which is this one, especially with light arrows. You know, if I didn't have lights, then like maybe start considering doing the Outset Fairy, but I still probably come here. And now in this case, you like definitely. Unfortunately, won't be able to keep. Well, if we reset out, won't be able to keep those arrow drops. Not that that should really matter, but
I'd be so
hey,
disappointed if I was Anakin.
okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and reset back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be upset too.
I would
Especially because be
consider
like, oh man, is it gonna be like vanilla? That'd be so cool. Oh, power bracelets. That's right. I haven't found those yet.
I would
forgot.
consider DNFing, especially if I hadn't been in the thought that like I have 2 checks left, one of them has to be power bracelets too. If I hadn't considered that and I found those power bracelets right there, I might be like, I'm done. You win, Seed. You win this time.
You win this time. All right, we're gonna get a last location. Outset Great Fairy, I respect. Outset Great Fairy is definitely high on my list of locations to leave to the end. Especially with no Fire Mountain in play.
I miss Fire Mountain.
I don't.
Bring it back.
Well, actually, no, I kind of do, because I wasn't going to do it anyways, but other people were going to waste time doing it. That's going to be the part that I miss.
See, but then you started playing against smarter runners who just also gamble.
Who just did the same thing when they were against me, up.
They're like, Claire's not gonna do it. I'm not gonna waste time doing it unless it's hinted. But yeah, then sometimes you did get those seeds where it's like, Fire Mountain is path to Cali Demos, and you're like, oh god, do I do it?
I guess do I commit to the bit?
You go in there and it's Boomerang, and you're like, I've wasted my life.
And I've got Cabana for Russian, and then I'm trying to think about... Kryle's still missing Fire and Ice, are they?
It looks like he hasn't gone to Ghost Ship yet to get Boomerang, and Fire and Ice was in Big Key Chest in Forbidden Woods.
That's right, it was the Pig Key Chest. I forgot about that. Yeah, dang that.
Also, that is the Master Sword there for Anakin, about a 114.45 roughly for a full clear. Not bad.
Not bad.
Now all that's left is Hyrule.
Oh, I didn't realize the crowd didn't do a Diamond Step yet either. Which I don't think had anything, there's nothing here, but might maybe be able to pick up Ghost Ship? Potentially?
One of the chests was spiky, but I don't remember what was in it. I could have sworn.
I'll find out. I think they were dead.
You might be right, based on his tracker.
We shall see, we shall see. Oh! Another Master Sword Chamber checker? Question mark?
Tragedy.
I don't know what sword we're actually missing. Because did they get, Outset Fairy? Or no, maybe not.
Surely
Maybe Russian's the only one that did it. I actually...
I'm surely assuming if he went to Cabana and got those lights, also just check Note to Mom at the same time, but I'm also not 100% sure. But Effie's also going to be very disappointed to find Power Bracelets.
Power Bracelets, yeah.
Alright, I was just wrong. There were no spikies.
There was nothing. Unlucky. I know, I was hoping for the Master Sword dub. Or Master Sword Chamber.
I was hoping the seed would be ass and Master Sword Chamber would have, like, hard required logic that you'd have to leave for.
And to be fair, it's already baited a couple people, so maybe in some ways that... that makes it better at being worse.
Better at being bad, hip to be square.
Yeah.
Oh, but Effie's walking out didn't have a save right before, I guess.
Or wants to keep the Power Bracelets.
Maybe.
Either way. Effie's has... maybe Outset Great Fairy left to do.
Maybe there's the last sword for Russian. Now just missing his lights, which we know.
Oh, is this Pop It Right Boulder? This is what we're going back for? No, Cyclos.
Oh, I'm like, huh?
I didn't remember if they went, no, never mind. I saw them doing the Leaf Strat at one point, I think. See Adva saying not happy about those bracelets, I'm assuming.
I can't imagine why.
It claimed another one. Like I said, I think a lot of people are going to end up getting baited. Because it's probably, yeah, it's that 50-50 between Outset Great Fairy and Master Sword and Chamber. And I think you just always go Master Sword Chamber. Because also, in theory, you know, you hope that it's just, if it's nothing, that it's just a wooden chest. You peek it, you go, oh, okay, and then I'm out of here. So it's really fast.
Like you said, we knew when Anakin was there that he had 2 checks left, was missing a sword and power bracelets, so no matter what, it was going to be spiky.
You try to take the stick back to that. Yeah, you really have to wait until like right before you leave to light it up. Because the fire runs out otherwise.
Doesn't one of those bokoblins have a metal sword?
He does, yeah.
You can just take the metal sword.
That's a good point.
I would never
having the fire though would let you well, anyway. Also really close attempt on that first shot. Really close on the second shot, but no cigar in either.
But it was far away. Yeah, but you know what's faster than grabbing the stick is not having the fire go out.
Nice second shot there. On PG1. Well, we got another Master Sword Chamber check, but making a quick save outside, because I assume if it's nothing, or if it's power bracelets, we'll probably just reset and then go to Cabana.
Yeah, and Kryle's still missing both his extra bows.
Yeah. And not having the fire ice here is a little bit tough, because you could do ice arrow hammer strats potentially, but suit Master Sword can get the job done, even just Master Sword. The Mighty Darknuts are not a free fight, for sure.
For sure. A bit nicer in Miniblins with 6 hearts. You're
true.
A little less risk.
Actually, so true.
Still, they can still kill you though. Like.
Oh yeah, I mean, Darknuts are like one of the few enemies in this game that do real damage. A lot of them are like, quarter heart, quarter heart, half heart.
I do love their synchronized hi-yo.
That's pretty good.
Actually cut that armor off, didn't explode it. That Darknuts at slightly lower HP. Getting real dangerous though. Wow, that actually...
Yeah, see the 2 stabs instantly killed?
Saved his ass there because he happened to cut off the armor. Did you see that?
Oh. EG3 getting up and close and personal. And then as soon as I say that, going out of bounds. So kind of the opposite.
Does Kryle... Looks like Kryle opting to keep the power bracelets.
I'm just gonna go ahead and run it on out. And hopefully end up getting the boomerang.
Yeah, I wonder if he doesn't remember that the boomerang
that it was hinted specifically. Yeah, if you don't write it down, it might not.
Because it's easy to be like, oh, something on Ghost Ship, I'll get that, and then, you know, an hour and a half later, or an hour and 20 later, just have forgotten that.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when hints were first added, I was just like, I'll just remember them. And then I had enough seeds happen where I forgot a hint. I'm like, oh, that's right. Oh, that would have been nice to know. So I write them down.
Oh my gosh. Russian doesn't have lights, and now he's checking Master Sword Chamber.
We got another one!
At least I don't think he has lights. He doesn't have it tracked on his personal tracker.
No, I don't believe we do. Because this is probably, I'll check Master Sword Chamber and then go to Cabana afterwards. Yeah.
He was the only one who avoided the bait for the sword, and now it's the bait for the lights.
Yep. Unlucky.
And
like,
it's spiky. He's like, hell yeah. Got my lights. Oh no.
Like, let's go. I get to skip Cabana. Unfortunate.
He is also the only runner we can see. He has face cam. So on the commentary page, we will be able to see his reaction to getting baited. Aren't the ice arrow strats a little slow on the Skullhammer?
Yeah, it's pretty tight, actually. So it can be tough. Or then often what happens too is it's like I'll just target the other guy. And you're like, really?
Anakin. Right there.
GG.
GG's to Anakin.
Finishing first on the restream.
Yeah. Time of 1:23:44.
Yeah, pretty solid run.
Like we said, that him being the only one to get the Western swim on restream really did give him a big advantage on our restream.
That's actually crazy. I will say, if you're watching, anybody watching this that goes like, oh man, now I have to learn this super swim thing in cases like this. Well, one, this seed's, you know, this isn't going to happen every time. But if you want to get Western early, there are other options to, like, for instance, you can get, there's a chest on a platform in the Western Ferry sector that you can go ahead and store and use to get inside of Western. It might not be quite as quick, but
that is an option. It's
super swims are definitely like not a required thing to learn.
Yeah.
It just so happens that that one specifically would have come in clutch this seed.
It looks like we will not be getting Anakin in for an interview, so
GG's.
you just get to hang out with our lovely voices still.
Oh, is this bird? Wait. Oh, no, this is Islet. I'm like, wait, is this bird's peak? And then we got the bait bag. I'm like, oh, never mind.
Oh, Kral actually got his fire ice in Cabana. Because he's not been. He's not gotten
that's
ghost
right.
ship. He hasn't gone back to Forbidden Woods.
Which is now gonna probably bait him to go to Ice Ring. Just unfortunate. But also understandable.
Oh, and Russian checking Bomb Island before Cabana.
Ooh. I guess really wants to avoid doing Cabana.
Yeah.
And to be fair, you know, you can peak this quickly.
You already
But
did.
already did Cabana. What?
Oh, he hasn't done Forbidden Woods basement.
Oh.
I just assumed he did because he's marked off that he's killed Cali Demos. And he killed Cali Demos because he has the full sword. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Not the seed to gamble the basement. He has no way of knowing that, but we do, so...
Either gambling it or maybe just hoping, you know, waiting for Boomerang, not remembering the hint for it.
He got stuck on the like post for the bridge.
Oh no, really? Shoot. Yeah, we run it back. We run it back. Literally, we're running back up there. Okay, yeah, Russian going to Angular now. Gonna pick up the ghost ship chart.
I guess maybe he doesn't know how to get down to the basement without Boomerang.
Hmm. Hey, you know, that's why this is what we do Miniblins for. There's, you know, there's things to learn, and sometimes you don't bump into them until you run seeds, and it's just a lot all at once, so.
This is an awkward seed. This is a good seed to play if you need things to learn.
Yeah.
Because this seed will show you some places you need to learn.
Definitely a tough one to get in a qualifier.
Getting into basement without boomerang, there's a couple ways. We actually saw Anakin do one of them, which is a bomb clip up by the warp pot. There's also a door storage way in the Morth Pit room where you store the doors. You store one door and then open the other door, and you do it in a specific order. And
it unloads the room that you're in, which drops you out of bounds and allows you to get down into the basement.
They're both tricks that we were talking earlier. You know, you don't know what you don't know. And a lot of tricks in Wind Waker are not obvious if you just don't know about them already. They're both definitely tricks that are not obvious if you...
Yeah. I didn't learn command melody skips until I had a seed where command melody was vanilla, and I put off Tower of the Gods for forever. Because I'm like, surely I'll find it outside.
Yeah.
And then that Tower of the Gods had, like, everything.
Vanilla command melody was bad, but my favorite was Mini Boss.
Mini boss command melody is so rude.
Yeah. It's not as bad anymore. It's a little less bad with the changes to Taji.
Oh, that's true. Well, actually, changes to Taji means the command melody could get even funkier. There's some more places it could end up being.
There's only 3 more places it could be.
Still.
The second Armos and then floating platforms.
Melody on top of floating platforms room sounds pretty rude.
Yeah. Mostly because you'd get it. You'd be like, ooh, spiky.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I guess I need this. If you do.
Falling for that. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. What do you mean it's power bracelets and master swords?
Yeah, exactly. I got the barrier break.
Kryle's still not checking that ghost ship.
Yeah, it has the chart, I think, right?
Yeah. It makes me... I really am starting to suspect maybe he's just forgotten.
It's definitely possible. Hopefully not, though. I really like the whiskers on that model. That's so good.
I wish I knew what that model was from, because it's great.
Surely somebody in chat knows.
Yeah. Anybody in chat bail us out? What is this cat model on Kryle's stream?
Monster Hunter Stories. Okay.
It's awesome. Thank you. And there's Russian getting his boomerang.
My one and only guess was that it was some Persona character, but I'm like, it doesn't really look like it. It's just, it seems like every Persona game seems to need to have some wacky, cartoonish looking animal thing.
Gun to my head, I would have said it looks like a Palico from Monster Hunter, but I also was not confident enough to even say that, so I'm not gonna count that as a W for me.
Yeah, like I can't really say I knew, but
I was like, the thing I think it looks most like is a Palico, but at the same time, it could have easily not been, and I would have felt like a fool.
Alright, we are back in Forbidden Woods. Boomerang in hand. I'll go ahead and pick up our lights from the basement. Hopefully Kryle will soon go.
The ghost ship.
Yeah, because Russian just went ahead and picked that up at Bomb Island. Oh, Song of Passing. Chansu.
That is, yeah, ghost ship coded.
Okay. Good. Dang, they found a lot of charts. Holy cow. I had to scroll through like 5.
Takes you back to the season 4 days, doesn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. I guess, yeah, with great fairies, though.
My favorite of the season 4 days was you'd be like, okay, go left once to get the ghost ship chart. And then it's like Tingle chart, submarine chart, great fairy chart. And you're like, God, just give me the ghost ship chart, please.
And then, for me at least, I'm like, surely this next one is the ghost ship chart, so I just mash A right away and just open the next one.
And then you just hear the tingle honk, and you're like,
yeah.
Hoisted by my own petard.
Ay.
Hubris has been the death of me.
All right. PG1, here we go. We're gonna wait for the slower waggle.
Ooh, so close.
I think that's tough. It's like you have to get the aim in the right spot, and then you still have to time it as well. Nice shot.
Not that shot. Very solid.
Yeah, we do have Kryle in Ghost Ship, so.
Gonna get that boomerang.
Gonna get that boomerang. Gonna get that basement check.
Wow, I can't believe he got that ledge grab.
I also thought it was really low. You'd be surprised that sometimes the ledge grabs will be very forgiving. I don't actually know the specific numbers. I'm sure they're, we could figure it out. I'm not sure if it's like, oh yes, it actually looks 35 in-game units above Link's center. Whatever.
That's too many numbers. I don't play Rando to do math. I play Rando to gamble and trust my heart.
Like I've watched too many A-button challenge videos for Mario 64.
I have. You know what? That's fair. I've also watched a lot of it. When can we get to parallel universes in Rando?
You just super swim hard enough. Actually, and by that I mean, if it was going to happen in one of the games, it's going to happen in HD. Unfortunately, though, I'm pretty sure if you build up... Well, I'm not pretty sure. I know for a fact. If you build up too much speed, you'll go too far outside the map and crash the game. So, I don't know if we have... I don't know if we have parallel universes.
Similar thing can happen in Mario 64. You have to lock the camera.
Oh, that's true.
If the camera tries to follow Mario to a PU, it crashes.
And maybe that's what's limiting us.
Maybe, yeah. How do we lock the camera?
How do we... Actually, well, you need storage to do it, now that I think about it. I think there are ways of, locking the camera on, certain things like the mailbox.
Ooh, really clean bomb clip from
Yeah,
Crowley.
nice bomb clip. Yeah, I'll be honest, I always hated... Oh! Wait. Oh, maybe they just forgot earlier and they remembered now. Well... we got there in the end.
Oh yeah, because didn't Kryle try to do that with the bow? Or was that
Yeah. No, I think that was Kryle, yeah.
Oh, that's...
I thought. So
yeah,
just must not have remembered the first time, and then maybe something about going back into the room again was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Haven't I seen this before? It happens. It doesn't feel good when you forget those kind of things, but again, we're still learning.
The other big question is, did he remember that Ghost Ship was hinted as the boomerang? Because if
Also
not, then he was
possible.
looking... If not, he might have been looking for the boomerang that whole time. But he did just hookshot to it, and he had hookshot the first time, so just forgot that was a shot, I suppose.
Yeah.
Unless we're misremembering who was trying to do it with the bow.
It's just possible. We've been far from the example.
In which case, we're sorry
for the slander, yeah. Please no sue. Nice PG3. Done and dusted.
Said no one threw bait down for PG3.
Maybe in another run, another race,
Another life.
another life. Even if I don't even remember half the time. I don't remember to use magic armor on normal Ganon. I don't.
even if you remembered, you wouldn't do it.
Maybe for funsies.
It doesn't actually make it it makes it harder to hit.
Actually, yeah, he kind of does circle pretty weirdly. This is true.
That's the barrier broken for Cryo. Last barrier on Restream. Yeah, I forgot we found the bigger bomb pack.
Oh yeah, we're loaded.
With 77 bombs, and I was like, damn, that's so many.
Yeah. It's fun to find it, but I'm definitely way more excited to find a quiver, because...
Oh, I would take a quiver over a bomb bag any day. I would take 99 arrows or even 60 arrows above 30 bombs in, like, a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I would sell my bomb bag to find just half a quiver.
Yeah, and bombs are super useful. They're just, you don't really need... Well, you hope to not need that many of them.
True.
But then when you've got like 6 bombs and you're trying to get bomb push storage, then you start sweating a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, oh, nice. Zelda actually still ended up hitting Ganon there.
You know, sometimes Zelda's on your side. Sometimes she's not. Today, for Ephilus, she was on his side.
Parrying or I guess it is parry, right? Yeah, parrying a little early there.
Yeah.
I really want to delay this parry on Ganon phase 2. Because otherwise it'll often miss. Blame the devs, I don't know why. It should hit, but it doesn't. You want to wait until like right... Well... I realize I might be slightly desynced regardless.
Yeah.
You can wait until Ganon's like all the way on the ground, and then do it. There we go.
You got it.
That's it. Yeah, I don't even know what it is that causes it to, end up working when it does. Then I think it's just Ganon moves in just such a way.
What's also weird is so many other parries in this game. You can just do the moment.
Yeah, they work just fine. Yeah.
Oh, miss the.
Yeah, too far away. This should be good though.
Yeah.
Nice. GG's.
GG's Ephilus. I know Ephilus is not coming in for an interview as well. Ephilus' EU said that this race was starting at 1 a.m. his time, so I think he's going straight to bed.
So GG and to GN, true combo.
Yeah, true. Final time of 1:40.48. Second finish here on Restream.
Yeah, for a very awkward seed. Not bad.
Yeah, this was, the first live qualifier also got a little awkward.
I think this one was probably worse.
This one was worse, but the first live qualifier did have Leaf in Master Sword Chamber, so...
Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. Oh, got the spin shot. Let's go. Damn.
What a gamer.
Wait, that was sick. That's honestly so hard to do.
Yeah.
That is like exceedingly difficult.
That's PG2 down for Russian. They're just one PG phase apart.
Yeah.
That really clean PG1 there from Kral really caught him back up to Russian there. Much closer now than they were going into high roll. Okay, can he get the double crit? Ooh, misses the first shot.
Not quite. So you're happy as long as you don't even get as long as you don't end up getting sat on. We're happy.
That's fair.
Close.
That is PG3 down for Russian.
Yeah, that PG3 went pretty good, I think.
Yeah. Making good use of the bombs.
Hey, if you've got them, use them. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't like people like Pogi spread his propaganda. even though.
I hate to tell you, I'm not a bomb user on PG3.
How could you?
I'm a snipe quick spin. But I also don't go for trucks, so you know.
It's fair. I do think you have to be careful with that strat sometimes because it looks cool, it feels cool, but if it takes you too long to set up, you probably could have just shot him twice.
I just have trouble hitting him with bombs.
Honestly, fair.
We're into
Ooh, this is
PG3.
gonna be out of bounds. Ooh, it is. It's okay. We can time it. We can time it. Hopefully. Almost.
Ooh, very
really close.
Very close. Right, Russian setting up for grapple skip here. Being really patient with it. Not a bad idea. Ooh, just... Oh, and he doesn't have leaf out.
Yeah, leaf equipped. Shoot.
Carl is going for truck shot, though. Ooh, shot a little late.
Hey, got the magic.
But that's
Wow.
PG3 down for Cryo. Right back up. This is now a fairly close race between these two. Right at the end.
We're gonna set up for a grapple skip again.
Kyle also
To be
doing
honest, I'm not the best person to help diagnose when it goes wrong.
It's usually just like a micro step you took.
Yeah.
All right, that's 3.
I was gonna say, that
And
looked
gets
good.
it. Yeah. And the buffered pog slide, very nice.
Nice. Feels so cool when you get that. It looks cool too.
We got some certified gamers in the restream. That should be enough for phase 1. Ooh, does get
Got nicked there.
swiped. Oh, he hit
Oh,
Zelda.
Zelda
too,
got
yeah.
hit, yeah, so she didn't shoot.
Right, also getting that grapple skip pretty cleanly. Super
Model
close.
kind of makes me think about the Chocobo because it looks like it doesn't have first-person hand model.
Oh,
the hook
yeah.
shot was just like hovering.
Also,
Very
gets
reminiscent of watching Gold Quiver.
They're just one Ganon phase apart. Like, that's pretty wild. Ooh, Zelda's gonna hit him.
Yeah, 90 degree.
Crowd opting. Oh, does refill soup, but after the parry.
Hey, that'll do it. GG's.
GG's Russian. Final time of 1:46.10.
Oh, just barely got the shield out in time for that
What
one.
a sick reflex. GG's Cryo.
He's like, yo, Ganon, check out this 180 gotcha.
That was actually awesome. Quasi talked about wanting like montages of cool Wind Waker moments. That would go in the montage.
The last second 180 to spin around, reflect the arrow into Ganon. Be sick. GG's.
All right, it looks like we are only going to be getting Cryo in for an interview, so.
Yeah, we can just kind of talk.
I wonder if Russian's also EU. It's possible.
Possibly. We're just not feeling it. Either way.
That's fair. That's fair. Welcome on in, GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
We were talking about at the end, your 180 to reflect that light arrow into Ganon was sick.
It's pretty cool.
It's something I found the most consistent with the final phase. Like the first 10 or so seeds before I went and actually started grinding the fight a little bit. I just couldn't get it consistently, so running away and just 180ing was big.
Get some distance, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah,
Well,
how'd you
look
feel the
at
seed?
so-
Yeah, it's true. How'd you feel like the seed went overall for you?
It went like pretty average, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
around 130 is when like I'm out of checks. It's like where I'm at right now.
Gotcha. Yeah, we were
It
saying this-
definitely got a little awkward with
Yeah.
the logic. Because
Yeah.
it gave you 2 fast dungeons, but then the Skullhammer location was really awkward for anyone who didn't do the Western Ferry Super Swim.
Yeah, that's something I've got to fit into the repertoire. I'm just a bit scared of the double storage, but it shouldn't be too bad.
No, yeah, that's totally. And usually, honestly, 99% of the time, that swim is not going to pay off as well as it would have this seed.
Yeah, so I think this was kind of an outlier as far as that was. Yeah, we were gonna potentially bring up, if you came in after, we were gonna talk about hookshot at the basement, but then you ended up doing it. So did you just not remember the strat the first time for the big key chest in Forbidden Woods?
No, I just didn't realize I had the hook shot.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
gotcha. So you're like, oh well, you know,
I was like, oh,
because
okay.
sometimes it's just like there's so much to learn. It's like, well, you know, who's to say?
I even remember like just as I went into the room, like manually position myself. It's like, oh, I can just jump slash, and you get it every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was actually even wondering. I was like, yeah, sometimes something about just like re-entering the room, like re-trigger in your brain. Yeah, I think it's actually you physically can't go fast enough with the bow to do it.
It's like I hit like the third switch, and it's like, I'll just make sure. Oh, the second one's already gone.
Yeah, I don't even think an HD with gyro aiming. I don't know. I guess possibly, but probably not. Because I'm not sure if the switches behave different, like when they get hit by the boomerang. I think they do.
I'm really happy with the bomb clip though. The second time, I just
Yeah, the bomb.
Oh, yeah,
we
that
were
was
actually talking
super
about
clean,
that. The
yeah.
bomb clips are clean. Yeah.
I saw you
Yes.
line up for it. I looked at another runner for half a second, looked back, and you were flying to the door. I was like, damn!
Yeah, especially that's the basement spot's pretty awkward. Something about that ledge is like a little weird. Well, not even the ledge, it's the wall because it's angled slightly. I always find that spot specifically is like a little annoying. But...
the map select code for that room is burned into my brain at this point.
Dude, the map select is so good. So do you play on console or do you play on emulator?
Play on emulator because I'm too lazy to buy HDMI adapter for Wii.
That's fair. I play on emulator just because it's more convenient. quick to load the seeds. Yeah, save. I definitely. For the first several months, until I ended up saving over, I think on accident, I had the upstairs spot by the warp pot. I had a save state there, and I had a save state in the basement, and that was where I just did my bomb clip practice for like forever.
It's nice as well because like there's a chest right there when you want to practice bomb push storage as well.
Oh yeah, true. So was this your first or your second qualifier you've done?
Third. I also done an async.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice.
Yeah. Question: if I play another, it just doesn't get counted, right? But I'm still allowed to play.
Yeah, you can play. It just won't count towards your qualification.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But
So I mean, especially if you can like catch the other live one or whatever, or even the asyncs, like just good
practice is
right?
always good. And
So I've been playing for a few weeks. This game is sick.
I agree. I'm glad you're having fun with it.
Claire has also been playing for a few weeks or more.
Or more. No, it's a lot of fun. But, all right. Well, any final thoughts or anecdotes or anything that you want to bring up?
Just like to shout out Drunus, Tanjo, and Woofer ZFG. Drunus and Tanjo have been like really helping teach me the game. Like Drew and helped me through my first seed, and now I'm here. And Woofer for tracker and also life split. but so it's more of like a legacy. Thanks for everything. And Tanjo's like always been helpful. I like posted offhandedly, like, oh, could someone bother with you, and he sent it to Advocate, and Advocate gave me a really like nice detailed analysis of stuff to do. So thanks to Advocate as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely, well, maybe slightly biased, but the community
Also,
is
wait,
really
shout out
solid.
to you as well, Claire. Like, I've spent a lot of time watching your dungeon guides. I have like pages of notes I'll send them to you.
She made some good dungeon guides.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad they're useful. Almost didn't highlight them. Glad I did. Yeah. And hey, anybody out there watching? There's still some async qualifiers, and there's going to be one more live one next week on, I think, Friday, I guess, depending on where you are in the world. But if you're interested in joining, this tournament's open to anybody. You just got to do 2 qualifiers, and everyone will, this is just to differentiate people into different groups. It's not to, allow or deny people from participating. So if you think it looks cool and you're interested in learning, definitely come on down.
And yeah,
as they say.
if you're interested in trying out Wind Waker Randomizer, feel free to join the racing Discord for the game. Lots of people in there, always willing to help out whenever anyone has questions. So
Yeah, there have been a lot of people running races and stuff too lately, because I think the addiction is spreading. But on that note, Golden, do you have anything going on in ZSR for the rest of this weekend?
There will be tomorrow an OTR semifinal race at 3:20 Eastern. I think that's the big thing. There may also be a Skyward Sword Remnants race tomorrow afternoon. But with that, we are going to head out. But first, want to thank, first, GG's to all 4 of our runners. Thanks to our commentators, Claire and Koala, as well as all 4 of our trackers, Erica, Fastest the One, Joshua FE8, and Jade Minabu. With that, we're going to go right over to Artificial Red, who's doing an OT-/MM combo rando multi-world. So thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good night.
bye, everybody.